of that.
What's going
What's up,
on,
people?
car guys and car gals and all you solutionaries out there? This is Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
This is Fred Lenartz, the subprime hero.
And we are brewing solutions with Owen Moon.
With
That's
Fix
right.
Ops Digital, folks, man.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good one. We have him here. We finally pulled him away. He's been busy. Man, I tell you, this show has been amazing. There's been a lot of synergy in here, energy, and just frequencies that are just unreal and unheard of. This is like a new thing for me. And to see this and see what's going on, it's been very fantastic. I'm sure for you, it's been really awesome, especially after being away from all this type of interaction for over a year. So how you doing today, brother?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me. Yeah, NADA 2020. We had this whole 2020 vision thing thought out, and it really went different. So it was good for our company. I mean, we did really well through the pandemic, but we had to change some of the things that we were doing as well, and just like everybody, and kind of like coming out of it now. And I think the thing I'm hearing the most, just from all my vendor friends and consultant friends, and even the dealers, is this just feels normal, and so we're finally back to maybe some normalcy. Obviously, we're not totally there yet, but. I can't say that this wasn't needed. I think everybody thought this was needed.
There's so many different names to this event that we've been calling it. This is like the somewhat new convention, right? Or back to normal convention, or moments of normal convention, or pen pal convention. There's so many different things that this event is announcing to us. You know what I mean? That we're making that turn, that transition's happening, and you can feel the joy. The joy is in the air. The excitement's in the air. And of course, we're caffeinated in the conversation, but the jubilance that is naturally here before we even show up has been great, and it's been so easy for us to just jump in and welcome everybody to the future. We're restart. It's like everybody got that reset, right?
Yeah,
I mean, you're in Clubhouse. Yeah, you're in Clubhouse,
Yeah.
right? So it's Reset City. If there's ever a thing that is being announced inside of there, the word reset, nuggets and gems, right?
Those are big words down in there.
All of that's happening here.
Well,
right?
and it's a smaller venue, which is probably great, because I'm not sure we could have handled a Vegas style venue, but I think that's coming. I mean, they did this one, and now they're pushing towards the one in the fall, and I just have a feeling it's going to be packed, and
it's going to be huge.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun.
This is a good one. I mean, get everybody, and we've had a lot of really great conversations with dealers. Obviously, anytime you come to Florida, you get Southeast stores because it's easy to get to.
Sure.
And we've just had some awesome conversations over the last 2 days, and it's been great. So, we can't complain, and we feel like, as a company that's representing the fixed ops side of the business, we're happy to be here, and we're enjoying ourselves. So.
And we're happy to have you here, man. I've been waiting to meet you for a long time, Owen. And what you're doing out there in fixed op digital world is unreal. And I love the word digital with fixed ops, because that's not something you normally hear.
No.
How'd that name come about?
It's funny, because this is my 21st year working with stores. So, we were just talking to a couple other friends, and we're like, how did we become the old people in this thing? Like, now we're like the seasoned people, where all these young people are out there, and that type of thing. And, it's when we look at what we've been doing from a sales side for all these years, we took a lot of those practices and a lot of those successes, and we moved them over to the fix op side.
Yes.
So the word digital just really fit, because ultimately that's what we're doing, is we're helping dealerships digitize their fix ops department,
which is much needed. We've been talking about that. We're at the Digital Dealer Conference. Come on now. And when we're here, we're talking about how to move forward. Digital is the future. Digital is not the future, actually. Like, people keep saying that. It's now.
Digital is
now.
Yeah.
And if you're not doing it now, then it's going to be hard to do it in the future. So start right now. Lou, when's the best time to start something?
Right now.
Actually,
it was
that's the second best time.
It was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
2 years ago. You know what I mean?
They say it's
the second best.
The second best time is right now. The first best time is 2 years ago, right? And then right now it's the second best. And if you don't start now, it may be just where you're behind, and you want to catch up with this world. Yeah. There's a lot of dealers jumping on board. I could tell you right now, Owen knows a lot of dealers out there he has current clients. He just signed up, I'm sure, a bunch of new clients, and has a ton of leads of people who want to elevate their digital fixed ops game. I'm real excited for that, and for you, man. So
thank you,
man. Thank you. So tell us a little bit more about like your environment, your culture with your people, and all that type of stuff there. This way people can understand, like, it's not just you. There's other people in there. I know earlier you mentioned your team, and I was jealous. I was like, I wish I had a team. But tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, we've got a couple offices. Our headquarters is in Denver, Colorado. We also have a office in Chicago, or the Chicago area, where that's where our performance team is based out of.
Right on.
And We just hired our 30th employee. We've got about 500 clients that we're working with. And, again, I've been doing this a long time. So a lot of the people that are working for me are a lot younger than me right now, but those are the millennial types. And those are the ones that are, really have grown up in the digital space. And so, I'm trying to be more the visionary, kind of more the thought leader and that type of thing. And let my team really take my ideas, and my partners are a part of that as well. We take our ideas and then we just really kind of bring them to life. And
that's what I'm
talking you got to keep innovating, because
I love that word.
It's amazing that, 2018 was our first booth in Vegas. We were the first. I had people come by me like, I've never seen a booth that focuses on the fixed op side. And here I am in 2021, and I think I'm still the only booth that focuses on fixed ops. So, obviously we're slow as an industry to adapt and to evolve.
Right.
But we're really making it easy for people and trying to make it easy. Just trying to make it something that they can focus on and understand, and just take some of that pressure off them. That because the service directors are still really behind in a lot of cases. I think more and more evolving now with all of some of the things that we're doing, and Fixed Ops Roundtable, which is a great event that we're a part of. They're starting to really understand it now, but it wasn't always like that. So we just want to make it easy for them to get involved with us and kind of take that pressure off, where they're going, I don't want to look like, the idiot or the person that doesn't understand it, because that's never a good place to be, no matter what you're talking about, right?
Right.
You don't want to be in that, put anybody in that situation.
No. And you're solely right. And you're not doing that. You're doing the right stuff here. It's really cool to see what's evolving with you and your business and all the things that are coming along with that. This world is changing. We see it. We're going through it. You're going through it. Let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
What's one tip, a free tip, that you can give dealers out there, or maybe a salesperson or somebody out there, or not a salesperson, excuse me, fixed op person in the back, right? Explain to them something that's a good tip from you that they can change right now, that's simple and easy to implement.
I think one of the things that we kind of focus on it, but I think it's a real easy tip, is to just, think of your business like, or that your website as its own department. You have to be able to, when you have a customer show up on the website, they've got to be able to learn.
Yes.
They've got to be able to educate themselves.
Thank you.
And so just start there, start at your specials page and say, hey, this is the services that we offer every day. And let's make that easy for them to at least understand. So that way they're not, leaving you for an independent or a Jiffy Lube, because they're taking all of our business, and it's unfortunate that we're still dealing with that, but we're getting better. We're getting better,
you're getting,
we're helping.
And it's going to keep getting better. And that's the whole goal of everything, folks. You always have to adjust. He mentioned it earlier. You have to be able to adapt and make things different, because as times changes and ideas changes, and dealerships are different. Dealerships are like snowflakes. Seriously, every single one is slightly different. There's nobody that's exactly the same. Even in the same auto group, 99% of the time they run differently. Different management, different this, different that, inventory, different rules by the different brands out there. So there's so many things. We had Gene on here. I love Gene. How you doing, buddy?
Awesome. Hey,
he
Gene
says, thanks for the plug, bro. FixedOpsRoundtable.com. The Matrix. I love that promo for the Matrix. I saw that with Gene. He had all the Matrix stuff looking in the background. I was like, man,
he's dialed in. He's dialed in.
Yeah,
you guys, have you met him?
I haven't met him in person.
You guys will get along. You guys like the same.
Yeah, we definitely have been communicating. I communicate
all this equipment. He'd be in love.
Oh, well, that's my kind of guy. I love Gene. Gene puts out a lot of great content, but he also shares a lot of great content, and he also. But he puts himself out there and he helps people. He's showing people that there's better in this business with fixed ops. I love what's going on up there, man. I love seeing the Fixed Ops Roundtable. I think it's really neat. I think it's a great thing that's going on, and it grows and grows and grows. And it did a great job. They actually kept it going virtually throughout this whole pandemic, and it was a beautiful thing. I think we needed that. I think a lot of fixed ops people didn't. I think it just got better.
I think it helped. Yeah, I'll say it did. It made it better, because instead of having to travel to New Jersey or travel to Vegas, which is always great, but they put on 4 or 5 a year. And so the virtual made it easy, right?
Yes.
Now, I would say maybe not for the dealers so much, because let's be honest, as a service director, you probably got 400 people coming into your office every day, and you're trying to focus on what's going on. So from that standpoint, it might have made it a little more difficult. But I think just from the vast amount of people that can actually get involved now, they don't have to book flights and that type of thing. And I think there's still going to be a time and place for that with all conferences, but more of this, I think we learned through COVID that we can educate and we can still survive and excel through a virtual environment.
Matter of fact, you're stronger if you go through an environment like that. You learn, you adapt, and that's what we talked about that earlier. When you adapt, you end up finding stuff that you would have never found out, never been able to do, or you maybe would have done it, but put it off for a long time because you have to have some kind of pain in order to really make a change most of the time, right? You got to find some kind of thing that makes you feel like you're going to die, and if you do, then you'll make a massive change. So that being said, man, that is great news of what's going on. Fixed Ops Digital's doing, everything that's going on right now in this world is amazing, and I'm really appreciative of what you guys are doing. I appreciate you coming down and spending some time with us, man. I got to ask you.
Yes, sir.
What is your biggest why? This is a question I love to ask everybody. What is your purpose? What drives you every single day to do what you're doing?
We were talking about that with my team a little earlier. We love to serve. These dealers that they have so many vendor partners, as you can see all these booths out in front of us here, and the ones that I think really make it are the ones that truly want to serve their dealers. I mean, I have friendships with my clients as much as I'm a vendor to them. And I think that's one of my biggest whys is just, I want to do better for my clients. And it always drives us because anytime we have errors, people have errors, people have mistakes. It's part of life. It's how do you react to those? And, there's some vendors that will, take days to fix something and not care because they just don't care about their clients. We start from the culture, from the top down with Fixed Ops Digital, and we want everybody in the building to have that same focus is a serving mentality. And I think we're just, especially younger guys. Younger people maybe, don't understand that as much because they're kind of new into their careers and all that. So if they get with the wrong leaders, it hurts them and takes a while for something to happen. I'm trying to be that right leader for them. So
connecting the right people to the right processes, and then of course approaching it with the right heart is what's lifting us all up together. And we are saying all of the same thing in this theme this week right now, that we are better together. That if we approach things as servant leaders, we start to have people that are running together, that are excited to be together, that are forgiving, focusing, and flying.
Speaking of forgiving and focusing and flying.
Yes, we need to get to that.
Let's do that.
Folks, we are about to continue Brewing Solutions here at Digital Dealer 2021. But before we do so, our friend Owen Moon is about to do the secret handshake. We're about to forgive, focus, and fly together. And you all know what to do. We're going to wipe off the weight of unforgiveness. We're going to focus on wherever it is that we are going and want to accomplish. And we're going to fly. So on 3, Owen Moon, join us as we forgive, focus, and fly together. 1, 2, 3. Forgive, focus, fly, and keep growing. Keep growing. Keep growing. That's right. We are so thankful that you took the time to just hang out with us for a little bit, brother. You're awesome.
And I got some sunglasses for you guys.
Fixed Ops sunglasses. I'm gonna be like Patron and Alex now.
Yeah, we said, you know what? We're going to the Sunshine State. Let's give away some sunglasses, and they've been a hit, man. We've been getting a lot of phone calls.
Hey, they're real cool. They actually look really good on me too. I might have to rock them the rest of the week. So I appreciate you, Owen, man. Keep going out there, put blessings on top of blessings, man.
Appreciate it.
Keep being that servant leader, and I promise you're gonna keep growing, man. Forgive, focus, fly. Do everything you want to do. We're here for you. If you ever need anything else, you know how to get a hold of us. Can they get a hold of you, by the way?
I always say I'm just a call away, 605-376-0195, or just email me at owen@fixedopsdigital.com. Pretty easy, OWEN@fixedopsdigital.com. Love to collaborate with dealers, vendors, partners, and just a student of this industry. And I feel blessed every day to get up and serve the people that are around me. So
absolutely, you killed it, bro. Thank you so much for sharing that, folks. Make sure you go check him out, Owen@fixedopsdigital.com.
Get you some,
my man. All right, y'all be good. We are
out of here. This is Lou Ramirez, the Car Guy,
and I'm Frelin Arts, the Subprime Hero,
and we have been Brewing Solutions on the Car Guy Coffee Podcast with Owen Moon. Let's brew.
Let's go. We'll see y'all later.
We'll see you soon. Really soon.
We got some other